Hey everyone, welcome back to Pouring My Art Out. We are going to make a silicone rubber mold. And I'm going to use these 4 little candies. I've already put them in there. And I save all my little plastic cups. They're perfect. But I'm using the silicone rubber. Oh my god, that's hard to see. From Bondcraft. It makes beautiful molds. Well, you'll see when this is done. Now, these candies are not shiny, so I'm sure that the mold's not going to be shiny inside. Now, the one I made about a month ago, it definitely was shiny. So it was really pretty. So I'm going to do 2 ounces. This is a 1-to-1 by volume or by weight. And I'm doing volume. I do have a scale, but this is just faster and easier, you guys. But by all means, if you feel more confident, definitely do it by weight. And 4 ounces. All right. That should be plenty. Now you want to make sure that your pieces are in the container correctly. See how I put the bottoms of the candy on the bottom? That's so the silicone rubber won't get under it. And if it does, it'll be very little and you just peel it off. And that way when you pull the mold out, it will be the right way. And this sets up pretty darn quick. So you just give it a nice mix. There's very, very few bubbles. And what bubbles they are, they will rise. It's like a milky white look. But you do want to make sure you mix it up good, or your mold won't cure correctly. And that kit comes with sticks, instructions, gloves. It came with something else, and I really can't remember. And it's very inexpensive. Plus, you can get a 12% discount with my discount code. It's in the description. And check out their site. I'll put that in the link as well, not just this product. All right, this is ready to pour. I'm just going to wait for a couple bubbles to pop. Like I said, there's not many. All right, so I'm going to slowly pour. You want this to cover the top of whatever's in the mold, about a 1/4 inch. Of course, this is going to be more. Actually, probably a lot more. We'll just go ahead and use it since it's mixed. Because like I said, it does cure pretty darn quick. There you go. That is it, you all. How simple is that? All right, now we wait. I'll see y'all soon. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. So this mold has cured. I pulled it out because it takes a minute. All you have to do is peel it away from the sides and then pull it from the bottom. It won't tear, which is cool. And I did test it because this is just spongy candy. And it did perfect. So we're going to get this one out And again, this is pretty much how you get this mold out. Look at that. Now, it did leave some candy residue. Just leaky stuff. So I'm going to have to run it under some water. Not a big deal though, really. But yeah, these are going to be cute. You can pretty much put anything in here as long as it's not silicone. It's the only thing you can't. I'm going to trim up these little pieces here and there. But all in all, look at this mold. That stuff's amazing. All right, let me go ahead and rinse this off and trim it up, and I'll show you what it looks like. There we are, guys. And I just used these little scissors. They work just fine. And actually, it is a little shiny on the inside. I don't know if you can actually see in there. But they came out perfect. The perfect shape of little packages with bows. They're gorgeous. All right, we'll see y'all next time, and give that a try. See y'all soon.